Did you know that gratitude is a powerful way to turn around your thinking? On the one hand, the cup can be half empty. On the other hand, it can be half full. It all depends on your perspective. So, how can we teach our children from early on the power of gratitude in their own lives, especially when they're growing up in an age of instant gratification in a culture that has a hard time saying no? Well, here to show us how parents get the gratitude conversation started at home is family therapist Dr. Jessica Leon. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Hi.
I'm so glad you're back.
Thank you so much.
All right, this is really important. Teaching our children gratitude. Important. Why?
I think the most important thing first we have to get to is the empathy and the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. When you can do that, it's that essential building block to other caring emotions like compassion and gratitude. And so when we are grateful, we are placing ourselves in the present to appreciate what people are doing on a small level and a little bit of a larger level. And that gratitude really leads to healthier lifestyle, less stress.
Positive energy.
Absolutely. Positive sense of self-worth even.
So does the apple fall from the tree when you say gratitude, positive thinking? Yes!
Oh yeah, everything you role model and you demonstrate to your kids and everything you don't role model and demonstrate to your kids is absorbed and used as a guide for the way that our children respond. So if you lead a compassionate lifestyle and you're kind to other people, then your children will see that and they're little seeds that get planted. So then they will pick up on that.
So you have some great tips and I want to go through them. Number one, make gratitude a daily ritual.
Absolutely. We cannot use the excuse that we don't have time. We have to put time and prioritize that, whether it's in the car on the way to school, whether it's during mealtime, whether it's before bed, there needs to be a discussion that happens about what they were thankful for on that day. And as much as they can share around with the family what it is that they appreciate from each person would be a phenomenal opportunity.
Next one is create time to talk to your child about justices and injustices.
We hear often how many things go wrong in our world and at school, and what a great opportunity to hear their perception and then be able to give really solid, sound advice in a kind and compassionate way. So you become the guide in listening to the way that they hear justices and injustices.
Okay, next one is expand your child's circle of concern. That's interesting.
So they're a little bit more natural to have an interest and care for the people that they are surrounded by, their immediate family and their friends. But we want to expand that a little bit more to outside of that. For example, at school, the janitors, to go ahead and greet them and to be kind and compassionate. The lunch ladies, to say thank you when they get their meals. Those small little pieces make all the difference because it's important to teach them that what it does for somebody else when you are showing gratitude.
And I do have lunch with my girls a lot, and I always hear from the coworkers there at school that my children always say gracias because they know they better. Moving on, I like this one, expect our kids to help around the house, help with siblings, help with mom, and in the community. Huge.
It is, and a lot of times, you know, we look at that as we're asking them to do a favor.
No.
No, this is something that is expected, and that's been a little bit lost in the wayside now with the way that our world has evolved.
I'm old school.
And it must be something that is done without any kind of reward. No money compensation, no kind of prizes, but something that they can intrinsically feel good about when they are being helpful in their family or in their community.
And I think it's important to note, even though I know we have to go, it's never too late to teach them gratitude.
Absolutely not. You can start now. A leopard can change its spots.
Well, it depends. If you ask me to be calm and, very tranquil, I'll be like, no, I'll always be hyper. However, you can teach children always for the rest of time.
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much. For our viewers out there who'd like more information on your tips and everything else you have to offer.
Yes, it's at therapisttogo.net.
Thank you. Come back again?
Absolutely.
All right. And you know what? When you give in life, life gives you so much more.
Absolutely.
And for more information on this segment and more on Dr. Leon, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.